The Aoudad, or Barbary sheep, an exotic species imported to North America during the mid-20th century. Now native to the rocky, arid regions and mountains of northern Africa, where their populations are dwindling, the Aoudad is adapted well to the desert country of West Texas. Standing over 3 feet at the shoulder and weighing upwards of 300 pounds, the Aoudad ram is one tough goat. Hunters favor the Aoudad because they are one of the most challenging spot and stalk hunts you can find in North America, and you can hunt them year-round.
Well, back after World War II, some guys brought them down to South Texas and turned them loose, and they're now wild down here. I mean, we're hunting an open range. This is not a high fence thing at all. I mean, these things are just wild as they can be.
When I first saw the Aoudad for the very first time, I was amazed at how agile and how quick and how they jumped and they moved and their presence as a general. I mean, they were muscular looking. They were just gorgeous out in that field. And I mean, when they began to move, they moved with such speed and grace, and I mean, I was just drawn to them immediately and knew then that I was going to have a love affair with Aoudad, both guiding them and personally hunting them.
Well, hunting exotics, especially down here in Texas, it's great because, you know, it really almost allows you to hunt year-round, and there's very few places in the United States that you can do that. And exotics are just, each hunt is different, each animal is different. As much as I love whitetail hunting, you know, when you do an exotic, you know you have a different type of hunt, a different type of stock.
I've been very fortunate to shoot lots of big game, but I've never hunted exotics. So when this opportunity came up, I thought, well, you know what, I'd like to do that. Particularly when somebody said Aoudad, I thought, whoa, if I'm going to hunt one, that's the one I'd like to hunt. We started at the first light, and it sat there, you know, hour after hour, but animals coming and going and coming and going, and it was just cool as it could be, but there just weren't any big animals. And finally we decided, well, we're going to have to go move around some and see if we can't see something a little bit bigger. And we did. We didn't have to go very far, and sure enough, there was a pretty good animal. And it was just a matter of putting a stalk on that thing and try to get close enough for a shot.
They're going the other way. That's unbelievable. It looks like there's 3 or 4 of them. It's unreal. I don't know what the hell to do now.
Aoudad have really created a buzz in recent years. I'd say in the last 10 or 15 years, they have become incredibly popular as a game animal for people to go hunt. Several reasons why. They're a horned antler and not an antlered animal, which means you can hunt them, you know, 12 months out of the year because they're not dropping their antlers and having to regrow every year, so their horns are there all the time. Number 2, there is no season for them in most places. You know, if you're hunting them and you've got permission, generally you can go hunting for them. That's why a lot of the game ranches are so successful with Aoudad hunts right now in what's typically an off season, because you can hunt them there. Tactics and tips for hunting an Aoudad. You know, I think a lot of the general standard whitetail hunting tips really can play to your favor when you're hunting Aoudads. You know, you got to find them, find the food sources, find the water sources in your area, and you're probably going to find some if they're there.
With excellent population spread from Valverde County up through the Big Bend region, the free-ranging Aoudad can show up in the most unexpected places. While on an evening hunt for whitetail, Yamaha's Travis Holland was tucked away inside a pop-up blind, watching several young bucks feed, when an unexpected visitor appeared just yards away.
Looks like we got a pretty good Aoudad that just came in. Gonna try to take him right now. Lining up pretty nice right here. Got him. Shaking.
Boy, he's just an amazing animal. I mean, this set of horns on them are just amazing.
Coming up, Cabela's Larry Robinson takes a chance and scores on a big Texas Aoudad. The Otis Elite Gun Cleaning System. Everything you need to clean virtually any firearm in your gun case. Find out more on the complete line of Otis products by visiting them online at otistech.com.